Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to the session. Let's wait for about 2 or 3 minutes, let everyone join in and then we start off. Okay? Yeah, let's wait for about 2 or 3 minutes. Let's wait for about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, let's wait for about 2 or 3 minutes more and then we start off. Come on everyone, quickly join in. Let's wait for another minute or so and then we start off. Just about a minute more and then we start off. I request everyone who's watching it to put in your names here so that I can address you. And I know who you are. Okay, all set to start. All right, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest online learning platform that gives you a world of courses, resources, content, live and recorded sessions to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. Also, welcome to Crack CA Exams with us, which is a channel and vertical of Unacademy that caters to the students of CA Foundation and Intermediate in their journey and pursuit of preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations by providing top educators, quality content, and overall a great learning experience. So come, let's crack CA exams with Unacademy, India's largest online learning platform. Welcome to my session once again. Before we proceed, a brief introduction about the educator today. Hello, I'm Prathik Gupta. I'm a Bachelor of Commerce from Christ College, Bangalore University. I'm an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, an associate member of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, and an associate member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, and also a law graduate from Karnataka State Law University. I'm currently a practicing chartered accountant and also a visiting faculty for CA subjects and an educator for CA students both offline and online. Prior to starting on my own, I worked with SR Bartley Boy and Associates, that is the Indian member firm of Ernst & Young Global, in the audit and assurance department. Then I went on to work with Ernst & Young India in the mergers and acquisitions department. And then finally I went on to work with the Manipal Group in Bangalore as the corporate controller of their Indian entity as well as their German subsidiary located in Frankfurt, Germany. It was only after I got back from Frankfurt, Germany that I decided to start something on my own. And that also gave me an opportunity to become an educator, which in turn today has given me this opportunity to be able to take this session for you young and bright CA aspirants. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And anytime during the session, if you have any questions, queries, observations, or discussions to be made, please feel free to drop in a line and I will take up the matter for discussion or for problem solving as the case may be as soon as possible. Also, I'd like to draw your attention to my name, which is Prathik Gupta, Prathik Gupta. Why I'm stressing on the spelling of my name is because most of the people spell my name wrong, and that's the reason they are unable to get my sessions on YouTube as well as the Unacademy Learning app. So you can look me up by my name, that is Prathik Gupta, Prathik Gupta, and you will find the many sessions on YouTube that I have taken and also on the Unacademy Learning app in the form of special classes that are there, which will help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. All right. I hope you find the session useful. Now, like I told you, Unacademy helps you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examination. It does so through three platforms. Those three platforms are YouTube, Special Class, and Plus. While YouTube and Special Classes are absolutely free of cost, but they provide you immense value and resources to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. YouTube is what you're watching right now. Okay, you need to just look me up as Prathik Gupta, Prathik Gupta, and you will find all my sessions on YouTube, which you might find useful in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examination. Special classes are conducted on the Unacademy Learning app, which you need to download and install on your mobile phone or your laptop, and you can access those special classes through that. Special classes also are absolutely free of cost, but nonetheless they provide a tremendous amount of resources to you to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. Let's talk about the Plus platform. The Plus platform of Unacademy is the premium platform of Unacademy that is also a payment-based subscription model that has various subscription packages for the various examinations. More about that I will tell you in the following slides. Now, in this slide, I personally recommend and encourage you to become part of the Plus platform of Unacademy as soon as possible due to the following reasons. Firstly, the Plus platform of Unacademy conducts daily live classes where you get to chat with your educator, engage in discussions, ask your doubts, and answer polls. All this while the class is going on. Yes, you heard it right. All this while the class is going on. You do not need to wait for the end of the session. You do not need to wait for a couple of days after the session. Or you do not need to wait for the weekend after the session, and neither do you need to wait to fix up an appointment with your educator. You can clear your doubts and have discussions with your educator right then and there on a real-time basis as your class is going on, and your educator will be happy to clear your doubts and have discussions with you. It's as good as lifting your hands up in a live classroom and your educator will answer your queries and have discussions with you. Excuse me. The second reason why I recommend and encourage you to become part of the Plus platform of Unacademy is because of the live tests and quizzes it conducts on a regular basis, which helps to evaluate your preparation. And also at the Plus platform conducts various mock tests and quizzes which help you get a detailed analysis of your performance. Now you might wonder, why is this evaluation and analysis of your performance required? Okay, so please let me tell you that whenever you're preparing for a professional examination, it becomes very important for you to take a stock of your preparation from time to time to know where you stand. That means to know which areas you're prepared well, which areas you need more preparation, and which areas you may require external help. So basically, the Plus platform of Unacademy helps to break down your preparation into 3 areas. That is your strong areas, your not so strong areas, and your weak areas. So that whatever limited preparation time you have, you can use that limited time on those 3 areas accordingly. In the sense, more time on your weak areas, a little lesser time on your not so strong areas, and less time on your strong areas, until your weak areas and your not so strong areas eventually become your strong areas. Alright, so thereby the Plus platform of Unacademy ensures minimum wastage of your valuable preparation time and maximum utilization of your time. The third reason why I recommend and encourage you to become part of the Plus platform of Unacademy is because of the structured courses. As all the courses on the Plus platform are structured in line with your exam syllabus to help you best prepare for it, which simply means all the courses on the Plus platform of Unacademy are prepared keeping in mind the exam syllabus. And once you complete a Plus course on the Plus platform, you can rest assured that you have completed the syllabus of your examination without missing out on any important or major point. And lastly and most importantly, why I recommend and encourage you to become part of the Plus platform of Unacademy is because of the unlimited access you get. That is, one subscription to the Plus platform of Unacademy gets you access to all our live and recorded courses to watch from the comfort of any of your devices, which simply means once you subscribe to the Plus platform of Unacademy, it gives you access to all the live and recorded Plus courses, all the live and recorded special classes that Unacademy has to offer to you in order to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. Alright, and also all these live sessions of live Plus classes and live special classes can be viewed from the comfort of any of your devices. That means you can view them from your mobile phone, tablet, laptop or desktop as the case may be. And you can view them at any point of time without any timing restrictions. Like 10 to 5, 10 to 4, 10 to 6, there's no restrictions whatsoever. 24 hours, you can just log in, pull out your mobile phone, log into the Unacademy Learning app and start using the resources to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examination. And also, you can access this information from any location, whether you're at home, whether you're in college, whether you're in work, whether you're coming back home from college or work, or whether you're traveling to college or work, whether you're waiting for someone for a meeting, whether you're in your native place, whether you are on a vacation and you want to study, you can just pull out your mobile phone, log into the Unacademy Learning app and start preparing for your examinations without any hesitation. All you require is a good data plan or an internet connection, which all of us are blessed with today. So keeping all these things in mind, all these advantages in mind, I strongly recommend you get onto the Plus platform of Unacademy as soon as possible in order to accelerate and enhance your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. Please take about a minute, go through this. Any questions, please ask me. Any questions, please ask. Okay, now let's come to the Unacademy Learning app. Like I told you a few slides earlier, that Unacademy caters to you through 3 platforms: YouTube, special classes and the Plus platform. Please remember the YouTube is available on YouTube channel normally, but the special classes and the Plus courses are available on the app called as the Unacademy Learning app, okay, which you need to download and install on your phones. So for all of you who have downloaded the Unacademy Learning app on your phone and are using it, I thank you very much and I request your support in the future as well. And for those of you who have not yet downloaded the Unacademy Learning app, I request you to go to the Play Store of your mobile phone, download the Unacademy Learning app, install it on your phone, enter your mobile number where you will get an OTP, and using that OTP you can register on the Unacademy Learning app. It is as simple as that, with no complicated or lengthy procedures. So you might ask me, okay, I have downloaded the Unacademy Learning app, I've installed it, I've used my mobile number, I've used the OTP and registered on it, so what next? So let me tell you that the Unacademy Learning app gives you access to all the live and recorded special classes that Unacademy has to offer to you to help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. And it also gives you access to all the live and recorded plus courses that Unacademy has to offer to you in order to accelerate and enhance your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. So keeping these points in mind, I request you to download the Unacademy Learning app as soon as possible on your phone, install it, register on it using your mobile number and the OTP that is sent to your mobile number, and start making use of the enormous amount of resources that are available on the Unacademy Learning app. Also, I request you to spread the word around to help the people around you to download the Unacademy Learning app, register on it, install it, and use their mobile number and OTP so that they too can make use of the various amount or the enormous amount of resources and information available on the Unacademy Learning app, which will help them in their preparation as well. Okay, please take 30 seconds, go through this. Any questions, please ask me. Any questions, please ask me. Okay, now let's come to this important slide. Like I told you, the third platform through which Unacademy caters to you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examination is the Plus platform. The Plus platform is a premium platform of Unacademy, which is also a payment-based subscription model which has various subscription packages for the various examinations. So accordingly, the CA Foundation and Intermediate subscription packages provided by the Plus platform of Unacademy are as follows. The packages provided are for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months and 24 months. The 1 month package costs you 3,500. The 3 month package costs you 8,750. The 6 months package costs you rupees 14,000 rupees. The 12 month package costs you rupees 17,500, and the 24 months package costs you rupees 21,000 rupees. Please remember, these are the listed prices of the various packages. So before you make the payment for the package of your choice, please do not forget to use the code Prathik to get an instant discount of 10% on the above listed price. I repeat, please do not forget to use the code Prathik to get an instant discount of 10% on the above listed price. So the after discount price of the various packages are as follows. The 1 month package will cost you rupees 3,150. The 3 month package will cost you rupees 7,875. The 6 months package will cost you rupees 12,600. The 12 month package will cost you rupees 15,750, and the 24 months package will cost you rupees 18,900. So you see, immediately you get a discount of 10% when you use my code Prathik. Okay, so I request you to use the code Prathik to get an instant discount of 10% on the above listed price. Now, I personally recommend you to start off with the 12 months or 24 months packages due to two reasons. Firstly, it is cost effective. If you compare the 1 month package cost with the per month cost of the 12 months package and the 24 months package, you see that you're getting great cost savings almost immediately. And secondly, and most importantly, since the CA Foundation and Intermediate courses are provided to you in one package, that is the 12 months or the 24 months package, it's a very good deal for you to go for the 12 months or 24 months package because it is covering the entire duration of your course. That means it normally takes you a minimum of about 12 months for you to prepare and clear the CA Foundation and the Intermediate examination. So if you're getting a package that is 12 months or 24 months package that covers the entire duration of your courses, CA Foundation and Intermediate, at a very cost-effective price, I think that is a very good deal. But having said this, you're free to choose the package of your choice. But before you make the payment for the package of your choice, please do not forget to use the code Prathik to get an instant discount of 10% on the above listed price. You can also use the no-cost EMI option available for 6 months, 12 months and 24 months packages, just in case you do not wish to make the payment at one shot. The payment options available to you are internet banking, debit card and credit card, and also all the coins that you've accumulated by watching the special classes can be redeemed when you make the payment for the Plus course. Okay, so keeping these packages, these discounts and these offers in mind, and also the other advantages I told you in the previous previous slides in mind, I strongly recommend and encourage you to become a part of the Plus platform of Unacademy as soon as possible in order to enhance and accelerate your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. Please take about a minute, go through this, and then we proceed. Okay, any questions? Please ask me. Just give me a second. Just a second. All right, are we done? Let me know once you're done. Take a minute more. Okay, now, like I told you, the Unacademy Learning app gives you access to all the live and recorded special classes. Here are the snapshots of few of the many special classes that I have conducted on the Unacademy Learning app and which you will find useful in your preparation for the CA Foundation and intermediate examinations. There are special classes on RTP, Sale of Goods Act, Indian Contracts Act, the Companies Act, Fundamentals of Accounting, Revision on Partnership Account, Retirement of Partners, Death of Partner, Admission of Partner, Valuation of Inventories, revision on final accounts of entities, revision on sale of goods on approval or return basis, and many more sessions that I've taken for the CA Foundation and the intermediate examination. So please log on to the Unacademy Learning app, go to my profile, that is Prathik Gupta, Prathik Gupta, and you will find the hundreds of hours of sessions that I've taken which will help you in your preparation for the CA Foundation and intermediate examinations. Please go through this quickly and then we move on. Any questions? Please ask me. Okay, I request everyone who's online to just put in the names here so that I can address you. All right, shall we proceed? Okay, here are also the links to few of the many special classes that I have conducted on the Unacademy Learning app, which you can make use of. You can either copy and paste these links on your browser or click on these links to directly take you to the Unacademy Learning app, where you will go to my special class. There are special classes on the Indian Contracts Act, Sale of Goods Act, Indian Partnership Act, Limited Liability Partnership Act, Companies Act, Basics of Communication, Accounting Concepts, Revision Test Papers, etc. and many more sessions, which I'm sure you will find useful in your preparation. Please take about 30 seconds, go through them, and then we proceed. Any questions? Please ask me. Excuse me. Take about 30 seconds more. Okay, now here is the schedule for the next week or so. Today being 10th December, this is where we are. Foundation, this is where we are. Business Law for CA Foundation RTPs, November 2020. And for the next 4 days, we are going to do revision test papers, May 2020, part 1, 2 and 3. And then December 14th, we do revision test paper, November 2019. Okay? जी राहिल, पेपर इजी था आज, लॉ का पेपर था ना आज? राहिल, कौन सा पेपर था आज? राहेल कौन सा पेपर था आज? लॉ आई थिंक, राइट? तो कैसा गया आपने, कैसे किया आपने? Okay, and here are the sessions, the schedule for the special classes as well. Today this was done and these were done. So the next 5 days we have a lot of quizzes on economics coming up. It's a lot of fun. At the same time you get to learn a lot of stuff. Your basic concepts are tested. So I request all of you to join me tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for a quiz on business economics for CA Foundation, which I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun, whereas you will learn a lot of things as well. Okay, so I look forward to seeing all of you there tomorrow 6:30 and also in my YouTube sessions. Okay, please take about 30 seconds, go through this and then we proceed. Thirty seconds more and then we proceed. Okay, let's start off. So I look forward to seeing all of you at 6:30 p.m. on my special class and the YouTube sessions as well tomorrow. Okay, so let's start off with revision test papers November 2020, Business Law, Part 3. Okay, and hopefully we will conclude with this today. So whatever we have done in the earlier sessions, we will not discuss that. Question 1, 2 were done, 3 was done, 4 was done, 5 was also done, 6 and 7 were done, 8 was done as well. Okay, so we will continue with where we stopped. Please remember we are discussing the revision test papers November 2020 for business law issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and being used for discussion and educational purposes only. Okay, so these are actual questions issued by the institute, so please pay attention, and there are very good chances that few of these questions can be directly asked in the examinations. Okay, so let's start off with question number 9. Distinguish between a condition and a warranty. Just one second. Okay, distinguish between a condition and a warranty in a contract of sale. When shall a breach of condition be treated as a breach of warranty under the provisions of Sale of Goods Act 1930? Explain. Okay, so the question goes like, distinguishing between a condition and a warranty in a contract of sale. When shall a breach of condition be treated as a breach of warranty under the conditions of under the provisions of Sale of Goods Act 1930? Explain. Okay, so let's look at the answer. Difference between condition and a warranty. I want you all to listen to me carefully, and in case you have any questions, you can always ask me. Difference between condition and warranty. Condition, first one, a condition is a stipulation essential to the main purpose of the contract, whereas a warranty is a stipulation collateral to the main purpose of the contract. So what does it mean? What do you mean by essential and collateral? Okay, so please remember, a condition is a terms that is most important to the main purpose of the contract. Okay, and whereas a warranty is a stipulation or a term that is collateral or supplementary. Okay, that's additional to the main purpose of the contract. So which is more important? A condition is more important than a warranty, because a condition becomes one of the essential elements of the contract, whereas a warranty is not an essential element of a contract. Okay, it is collateral to the main purpose of the contract. Second, the breach of condition gives rise to the right to treat the contract as repudiated, whereas in case of breach of warranty, the aggrieved party can claim damage only. Okay, so the second case is whenever a condition in a contract of sale is breached, then that gives the right to the party to treat the contract as cancelled. Or whereas in the case of breach of warranty, the aggrieved party can only claim damages, but it cannot claim that the contract is void or cancelled. Third, so you can imagine the second one also you get to know which is more important. A condition is more important than a warranty. A breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty, whereas a breach of warranty cannot be treated as a breach of condition. Okay, so see the priority of things. A breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty, whereas a breach of warranty cannot be always treated as a breach of condition. Please take about 2 or 3 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Any questions, please ask. Please take about a minute more. Read it carefully, understand it, and then ask me any questions you may have. All right, take about a minute more. Can I know the names of the people who are online and are watching so that I can address them and I know who you are? Rahil, you there? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, according to section 13 of the Sale of Goods Act 1930, a breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty in the following circumstances. Okay, so this is part of the next question. When shall a breach of condition be treated as a breach of warranty under the provisions of Sale of Goods Act 1930? So as per section 13 of the Sale of Goods Act 1930, a breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty in the following circumstances. First one, where a contract of sale is subject to any condition to be fulfilled by the seller, the buyer may waive the condition. Okay, now let's imagine there is a contract of sale between the buyer and seller, and there is one particular condition, that is that the seller has to fulfill, and only then the sale will take place. Then the buyer can waive off that condition. Let's take an example. A wants to buy a computer from A wants to buy a laptop from B. Okay, but A tells him that it should have so and so configuration, the RAM, the ROM, the speed, the graphics, everything should be as per what he's saying. Okay, and if B does not fulfill that, then the contract of sale is not valid. Then in that case, if A says, okay, no problem, if it does not have 6 GB RAM, it's okay, if it has 4 GB RAM, I'll take it. So there he's waiving off the condition. So in this case, whenever he waives off the condition, a breach of warranty, a breach of condition may be treated as a breach of warranty. Okay, are we clear? Then, where the buyer elects to treat the breach of condition as a breach of warranty. So let's again take the computer example. A wants to buy a laptop from B, and he says it should have 8 GB RAM, it should have 500 GB hard disk memory, and it should have this and that and all that. So he goes to B, and B tells him, see this, okay, I understand, I enter into a contract, and next week you'll get this laptop. So next week when the time comes, B tells A upfront that, see sir, I don't have it, and instead of 8 GB RAM, it's only 4 GB RAM, so but it's a good piece, and I'll give you a discount of about 5,000 rupees. So in that time, the buyer has a choice. Either he can accept it or he can claim the contract to be repudiated. So if the buyer elects that the breach of condition is a breach of warranty, then that will also that is a situation in which the breach of condition will be treated as a breach of warranty. Okay, because the buyer has elected to do so. Okay. Then third one, where the contract of sale is non-severable and the buyer has accepted the whole goods or any part thereof. Okay, so now again A and B enter into a contract, and one of the conditions is that the laptop should come in a brown leather bag. That's the condition that A has put to B. So B gives him the laptop with all the configuration that he wants, 8 GB, 500 GB, this graphics, that graphics, everything. But instead of a brown bag, he gives him a black bag. Okay, now this is and then A accepts the laptop in the black bag. In that case, he chooses to treat the breach of condition as a breach of warranty. Yeah? And the fourth point, where the fulfillment of any condition of warranty is excused by reason of impossibility or otherwise. So if any condition which the buyer puts on the seller becomes impossible to perform, okay, due to reason of impossibility or otherwise, then in that case the breach of condition is treated as a breach of warranty. All right, please take about 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask me. Take 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask me. Any questions, please ask. Take about a minute more, carefully go through this, understand the examples I gave you. Any questions you have, please ask me. Let me know once you're done. Take about 30 more seconds and then we continue. Let me know once you're done. Okay, let's go to the Indian Partnership Act 1932, question number 10. Okay, question number 10. Explain the provisions of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 relating to the creation of partnership by holding out. Okay, so the question is, explain the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932 relating to the creation of partnership by holding out. So it's asking us to explain the concept of creation of partnership by holding out as per the Indian Partnership Act 1932. All right. Answer. Partnership by holding out is also known as partnership by estoppel. Okay, so the important term here is estoppel, where a man holds himself out as a partner or allows others to do it. Then he is stopped from denying the character he has assumed and upon the faith of which creditors may have presumed to have acted. A person may himself, by his words or conduct, have induced others to believe that he is a partner, or he may have allowed others to represent him as a partner. The result in both the cases is identical. Okay, so let's take an example. Let's say you're running a partnership firm of supplying computers, laptops. Okay, and you bring in a big celebrity over there and he puts his hand around your shoulders and says, I am the partner in this firm. Please go and buy these computers from this shop. You know, it's a very good shop. It provides very good computers. So what has that celebrity done? The celebrity here has become a partner by estoppel, because based on what he says, there are a lot of people who will buy the laptop, or there are a lot of people who will supply materials to the partner, the partnership firm. So later on, if any person has supplied materials to the partnership firm, and if the partnership firm fails to repay the money to the vendor, the vendor can always go back to that celebrity who was there as a partner by holding out and say that you represented yourself to be a partner of the firm by putting a hand around their shoulders. Based on your representation itself, I gave the materials to this partnership firm. Now you need to pay me. Okay, so a person may by himself or by his words or conduct have induced others to believe that he's a partner, or he may have allowed others to represent him as a partner. Now let's take another situation where A and B are partners and they go to a celebrity and they in an interview to the public they say this celebrity is also the partner in our firm. At that point, if the celebrity says no, I'm not a partner, these guys are just saying it, then he's okay. But if he keeps quiet, that means he's allowing the people to believe that he is also a partner in that firm, and which may cause problems to him later on if the firm defaults. Alright, this is about partnership by holding out. Okay, now please take about 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Any questions, please ask. Please take about a minute more. It's an important concept and an important question from the exam point of view as well. Please take about a minute more. Let me know once you're done. Are we done? Okay, let me know once you're done. Okay, let's take an example. X and Y are partners in the partnership firm. X introduced A, a manager, as his partner to Z. Okay, so basically X and Y are partners, whereas A is a manager. Okay, so what X did? X introduced A to Z as his partner. A remained silent. Okay, A did not say anything. At that point, he should have actually opened his mouth and said, "No, I'm not a partner. I'm the manager." Z, a trader believing that A was a partner, supplied 100 TV sets to the firm on credit. After expiry of the credit period, Z did not get the amount of TV sets sold to the partnership firm. Okay, so that means what happened? The partnership firm X and Y did not pay Z. Z filed a case against X and A for recovery. So he filed a case against X and A for recovery of the price. Here in the given case A, the manager also is liable for the price because he becomes a partner by holding out as per section 28 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932. It is only the person to whom the representation has been made and who has acted thereon that has right to enforce liability arising out of holding out. So what does this mean? Over here, if A would have just opened his mouth and said, no, I'm not a partner, then he would not have been liable. But because he chose to keep quiet, based on his keeping quiet, Z believed that he is a partner, and based on his representation, he supplied materials to him. So in that case, Z can file a case against X and A. But please remember, only to the person to whom representation has been made, Z can file a case and no one else. Okay, that is the concept of partner by holding out. Please take 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Please take 2 more minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Let me know once you're done, please. This is a very important concept from the exam point of view as well. Are we done? Let me know once you're done. Take about a minute more. Are we done? Yes, the ones watching this, kindly respond. Let me know once you're done. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 11. Master X was introduced to the benefits of the partnership of MS ABC and Co. with the consent of all the partners. After attaining majority, more than 6 months elapsed, and he failed to give a public notice as to whether he elected to become or not to become a partner in the firm. Later on, Mr. L, a supplier of material to MS ABC and Co., filed a suit against Messrs. ABC and Co. for the recovery of the debt due. In the light of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, explain. First one, to what extent X will be liable if he failed to give public notice after attaining majority? 2, can Mr. L recover his debt from X? Okay, so what happened? A minor was admitted to the benefits of the partnership firm. After he attained majority within 6 months, he did not give his intimation to the company whether he chooses to be a partner or chooses not to be a partner. Okay, so in that case, then what happened later on? Mr. L, a supplier who had supplied materials to Messrs. ABC and Co., filed a suit against Messrs. ABC and Co. for recovery of the amount due to him. Now the question is, in the light of Indian Partnership Act 1932, please explain to what extent X, who is a minor who attained majority, will be liable if he failed to give public notice after attaining majority. 2, can Mr. L recover his debt from X, who was a minor? Okay, let's look at the answer. As per the provisions of section 30, subsection 5 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, at any time within 6 months of his attaining majority or of his obtaining knowledge that he had been admitted to the benefits of the partnership, whichever date is later, such person may give public notice that he has elected to become or that he has elected not to become a partner in the firm, and such notice shall determine his position as regards the firm. However, if he fails to give notice, he shall become a partner in the firm on the expiry of the said 6 months. So, whenever a minor is admitted to the benefits of a partnership firm, within 6 months of him attaining majority, he is supposed to give an intimation to the company of whether of his intention, whether he wants to become a partner or whether he does not want to become a partner. If within the 6 months from his attaining majority, if the minor fails to give an intimation to the company about his intention of becoming a partner or not becoming a partner, then he shall deem to be the partner of the firm at the end of the 6 months. Alright, please take about 2 minutes, go through this slide. Any questions, please ask me. Any questions, please ask. Please take 2 minutes, it's an important concept. Let me know once you're done. Any questions, please ask. Let me know once you're done. Are we done? Take about 30 seconds more and then we proceed. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now, if the minor becomes a partner by his failure to give a public notice within the specified time, his rights and liabilities as given under section 30 subsection 7 are as follows. First one, so if he fails to give an intimation, okay? The first one, he becomes personally liable to third parties for all the acts of the firm done since he was admitted to the benefits of the partnership. Okay, so right from the beginning when he was admitted to the benefits of the partnership, he becomes liable to third parties for the acts of the firm. Second, his share in the property and profits of the firm remains the same to which he was entitled as a minor. So when he was a minor, whatever share in the profits of the profits or the assets of the firm he was entitled to, after he becomes a partner, he will be entitled to the same share. Okay, so in the instant case, since X has failed to give a public notice, he shall become a partner in the Messrs ABC and Co. and becomes personally liable to Mr. L, a third party. So in this present case, he failed to give a intimation about his intention to become a partner or not become a partner. So in such a case, he will be liable to Mr. L, a third party. Okay, now the second one. In the light of the provisions of section 30, subsection 7, read with section 30, subsection 5 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, since X has failed to give public notice that he has not elected to not become, that he has not elected to not to become partner within 6 months, he will be deemed to be a partner after the period of the above 6 months, and therefore Mr. L can recover his debts from him also in the same way as he can recover from any other partner. So again, in the same case, because within 6 months from attaining majority, he did not give an intimation of his intention either to become a partner or not become a partner, he shall be liable to Mr. L, and Mr. L can recover the amount from this guy, like any other partner. Okay, please take 2 minutes, go through this slide. Any question? हाँ सचिन, इजी था पेपर. कौन सा था पेपर? लॉ ना? कैसा किया तुमने? कैसा किया? हाँ सचिन? Hello, Sachin, you there? Rahil, you there? Okay, please take about 2 minutes, go through this, and then we proceed. Any questions, please ask me. Any questions, please ask. Let me know once you're done. Any questions, please ask. Take about a minute more. Any questions? Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Question number 12 is on Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008. Okay, what do you mean by designated partner? Whether it is mandatory to appoint designated partner in an LLP. Okay, so the question is, what do you mean by designated partner? Whether it is mandatory to appoint a designated partner in an LLP. Let's look at the answer. Designated partner. Designated partner means any partner designated as such pursuant to Section 7. According to Section 7 of the LLP Act 2008, every LLP shall have at least 2 designated partners who are individuals, and at least one of them shall be a resident of India. So as per the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008, every LLP shall have at least 2 designated partners, and out of those 2, at least one of them should be a resident in India. Okay, so this is mandatory. If in LLP all the partners are body corporates, or in which one or more partners are individuals and body corporates, at least 2 individuals who are partners of such LLP, nominees of such body corporate, shall be designated partners. Okay, so please remember, only individuals can be designated partners, body corporates cannot become designated partners. Okay, and like the requirement says, there should be at least 2 designated partners, and out of those 2, one should be a resident partner. Designated partner. Resident in India. For the purpose of this section, the term resident in India means a person who has stayed in India for a period of not less than 182 days during the immediately preceding 1 year. So a person is said, a partner, a designated partner is said to be a resident in India if he has stayed in India for a period of not less than 182 days during the immediately preceding 1 year. Okay, so this is about the thing about the designated partner. Please take 2 minutes, go through this, and then we go on to the next slide. Any questions, please ask me. Please take 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Let me know once you're done. Take about a minute more, go through this carefully, and then we proceed. Take a minute more, let me know once you're done. Let me know if you're done. Any questions, please ask me. Okay, any questions? Please ask me. Yes, okay, we'll wait for you for another 30 seconds. Rahil, no problem. Then we'll proceed, okay? Go through it carefully. हाँ ओमकार, क्या बोल रहे हैं आप? क्या हुआ? आज का पेपर आपने लिखा? आज का पेपर ओमकार? है आपके पास आज का पेपर? हाँ ओमकार, ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स प्रोसीड विद दिस. कैसा गया आज का पेपर ओमकार? हाउ डिड यू डू? इजी था? शेयर करो पेपर मेरे साथ, वील डिस्कस इट. ओमकार, आई एम वेटिंग. देखिए अगर यहाँ पर ऑप्शन हो तो. Okay, let's, in the meantime, let's continue. Now let's go to Companies Act 2013. Question number 13. Mr. Anil formed a one-person company, OPC, on 16th April 2018 for manufacturing electric cars. The turnover of the OPC for the financial year ended 31st March 2019 was about 2.25 crores. His friend Sunil wanted to invest in his OPC, so they decided to convert it voluntarily into a private limited company. Can Anil do so? Is the question. Okay, let's look at the answer. As per the provisions of Sub-Rule 7 of Rule 3 of the Companies Incorporation Rules 2014, an OPC cannot convert voluntarily into any kind of company unless 2 years have expired from the date of its incorporation, except threshold limit, paid up capital limit is increased beyond 50 lakh rupees, or its average annual turnover during the relevant period exceeds 2 crore rupees. So the three conditions for a आई एम नॉट टू श्योर ओमकार, आपको देखना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे भेज सकते हैं या तो आप अनअकैडमी लर्निंग ऐप पे भेजिए आप, विल डिस्कस इट. ओके एंड या ठीक है. सो द three situations in which an OPC can be converted into a private limited company is when 2 years should have expired from the date of its incorporation, its paid up share capital has increased beyond 50 lakhs, or its average turnover, annual turnover during the relevant period exceeds 2 crore rupees. So if any one of these conditions is fulfilled, then a OPC can convert into a private limited company. So in this case, in the instant case, Mr. Anil formed an OPC on 16th April 2018 and its turnover for the financial year ended 31st March 2019 was 2.25 crores. So even though 2 years have not expired from the date of its incorporation, since its annual average turnover during the period starting 16th April 2018 to 31st March 2019 has exceeded rupees 2 crores, Mr. Anil can convert the OPC into a private limited company along with Sunil. So even though it's not 2 years since the company is incorporated, but the turnover of the company is more than 2 crores. So in that case, Mr. Anil can convert the OPC into a private limited company. Please take 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions? Please ask. Please take 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions, please ask. Yes, let me know once you're done. Take about a minute more. Any questions, please ask. Take a minute more, carefully go through this. Are we done? Okay, let's go to the last question for the day. Explain clearly the doctrine of indoor management as applicable in the cases of companies registered under the Companies Act 2013. Explain the circumstances in which an outsider dealing with the company cannot claim any relief on the ground of indoor management. Okay, this is about an indoor management question. Let's look at the answer. Doctrine of indoor management. The Companies Act 2013. According to the doctrine of indoor management, the outsiders dealing with the company, though, are supposed to have satisfied themselves regarding the competence of the company to enter into a proposed contract, are also entitled to assume that as far as internal compliance to procedures and regulations by the company is concerned, everything has been done properly. They are bound to examine the registered documents of the company and ensure that the proposed dealing is not inconsistent therewith, but they are not bound to do more. They are fully entitled to presume regularity and compliance by the company with the internal procedures as required by the memorandum and the articles. The doctrine is a limitation of the doctrine of constructive notice and popularly known as the rule laid down in the case of Royal British Bank versus Turquoise. Thus, the doctrine of indoor management aims to protect the outsiders against the company. Okay, now see, this doctrine of indoor management is opposite to the doctrine of constructive notice. As per the doctrine of constructive notice, a person dealing with a company, be it a customer, be it a vendor, is supposed to have read the articles of association and the memorandum of association of the company and is assumed to know the contents of them. Okay, but at the same time, having read them, but a person dealing with the company, as per the doctrine of indoor management, is not supposed to know the internal procedures of the company. Whether the company has held the board meeting, whether the company has held the AGM, whether a resolution is passed, whether it's filed with the ROC, all that is not the problem of the person dealing with the company, be it the vendor or be it the customer. Okay, all these things are assumed to have been taken care of by the company, and the person dealing with the external person dealing with the company need not worry about this. That is what the doctrine of indoor management means, and the leading case law in this is Royal British Bank versus Turquoise. Okay, please take about 2 minutes, go through this. Any questions? Please ask. Please go through this, take 2 minutes. Any questions? Please ask me. Okay. The above mentioned doctrine of indoor management or Turquoise rule has limitations of its own. That is to say, it is inapplicable in the following cases, namely. Okay, so the doctrine of indoor management or the Turquoise rule, like they call it, is inapplicable in the following cases. That is, actual or constructive knowledge of irregularity. So the external person who is dealing with the company, if he knows about the irregularity or the mishappening in the company, the internal proceedings, then in that case, he cannot rely on the doctrine of indoor management. So the rule does not protect any person when the person dealing with the company has notice, whether actual or constructive, of the irregularity, suspicion of irregularity. The doctrine in no way rewards those who behave negligently. Where the person dealing with the company is put upon an inquiry, for example, where the transaction is unusual or not in the ordinary course of business, it is the duty of the outsider to make necessary inquiry. So if it appears to the outsider who's dealing with the company that there is something suspicious or not right about the company, he is bound to make an inquiry with the company, and unless he's satisfied, he is not supposed to go ahead. In this case, he cannot rely on the rule of doctrine of indoor management or Turquoise rule. And the last one is forgery. The doctrine of indoor management applies only to irregularities which might otherwise affect a transaction, but it cannot apply to forgery, which must be regarded as nullity. So if there is any internal proceedings of the company that has happened which is resulting of forgery, then the doctrine of indoor management does not apply in that, as forgery is regarded as nullity in totality. Okay, it cannot be rectified in any manner. Please take 2 minutes, go through this, and then we proceed. Any questions? Please ask. Any questions, please ask me. Okay, in case you have no questions, let's proceed. And with that, we will be concluding today's session. So thank you. Let's crack CA exams with Unacademy, India's largest online learning platform. And please do not forget to use the code Prathik, Prathik, while you're subscribing for the Plus platform of Unacademy to get an instant discount of 10% on the listed price. So please subscribe to the Plus platform of Unacademy as soon as possible in order to accelerate and enhance your preparation for the CA Foundation and Intermediate examinations. And thank you so much for being a wonderful and a patient audience. And I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 in my special class, and 9 p.m. with my YouTube session on revision test papers May 2020 issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which are used for discussion and educational purposes only. Thank you so much and have a wonderful night. Take care. Thank you.